Hi, I think this is the 23rd, something like that, of April. So still doing a bit of detailing, taking a bit of time, obviously, because it's detailing. So not a lot to kind of report really, but yeah, it's looking good. Looking good. Yeah, the floor's all nice and swept. Look, it's lovely, looking good. Yeah, so they're just, doing the detail now along here. And then obviously, out here, some of the cello board and what have you. I think he's done the wall out there. Anyway, it's detail, detail, detail. So, but anyway, I was standing around there with Fon. I just felt it just now. So you're sort of standing around here, and the temperature out here, even in this shaded bit, feels like about 40 degrees. And so yeah, just here now, this feels really hot because there's no wind. And then you come through here and literally it's like stepping into an air-conditioned room. Yeah, right in this doorway here now, it's just hit me. And it is literally like an air-conditioned room. The difference is incredible. So, even on a day, this week apparently, there's a big heat wave in the whole of Thailand. It's like 40 odd degrees, 40 plus in Bangkok and places. And feels lovely and cool here. Nice. Anyway, so there's not a lot of an update to do. So 23rd of April today. 23, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So what we're doing today, Nong's here on his own today. This was all discussed before. There's a pin there. There's a pin just there. And then this string line runs up to here. So what I'm going to do is cover this whole area. So I've got a workshop. And then once we decided to do that with concrete, we're only left with a little patch here. So I'm going to concrete that as well. So we'll have kind of a concrete area from that point there and then obviously there'll be a shed across here over there, and then that's going to be my little workshop and storage area for my bikes and what have you. So yeah, apart from that, we got some sand ready for the tiles. So I don't know quite where he's going to start in the tiles. God, the difference when I stand here, the wind coming through here, it's just beautiful, lovely. So they were doing a lot of detailing yesterday, which I think I did a video on, so I won't do it again. And what we're going to do while the machine's here as well, we've got a few of these covers here, look. There's one that got broken here when a truck reversed over it. So that's got to come out and be repaired. This one's got to be lifted a bit. That one there. That one will replace that one, but I mean we need two here, I think. And then I need one down there. Because what we're going to do with the grey water pipe, I've decided, rather than just let all the grey water, which includes the washing machines, run out over here, I'm going to pipe it. So we're going to put a box in here at the finished ground level. This isn't the finished ground level. And then I've got this blue 4-inch big blue pipe, and we'll connect that and I'll run it out there somewhere, rather than here. This pipe here, I'm going to attach it to the borehole pipe, which I've now got here. You can see the borehole over there. Well, I just added this little pipe here and went in, and it does a bit of a snake, and then it comes back in and can go into the swimming pool. The swimming pool outfall goes into this as well. So, yeah, I say swimming pool, it's just a plunge pool really. So that's the kind of plan for the macro today. Macro, the 360 excavator. They call it a macro here in Thailand. Anyway, that is ragingly hot in the sun. We've been here for 3 hours. It's about 9 o'clock now, and it's just so hot. So we're just trying to get the levels right. So we've got a fall out to where the machine is about, and a fall off of this concrete to where the machine is, and then this is going to be a bit more of a shed here. So we're just trying to get the water to go down the drive and away. So it's only surface water, but a little bit of scraping around. I'll tell you what, that is very, very hot today. So, and what he's going to do here is not quite level, and I said to him, well, what are you going to do here then? And he's going to build that corner up with concrete all down here, and that is, you know, quite a way off level there. Look, it's, you know, he's going to be up here. But he said he wanted to use concrete to make it stronger, and I said, well, you know, I'm not paying any extra, and he knows that, but he just wants it like as strong as possible. So, you know, fair play to him. He's not cutting corners. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. So that's kind of the plan. All the guys are coming back here. Tomorrow. Like I say, they're just finishing off another job that they wanted to get out of the bloody way, and then they're going to all come back here with a vengeance. So yeah, looking good. Looking all smart down the side down here now. I'm going to get a bit of topsoil and feather that in to the pipe here, just to build that up with a bit of topsoil, and then that edge there will grow up beautifully. They've got to finish rendering off this wall. That was all done before Songkran, so you know, they know they've got to do that. They've got a few other bits and bobs. So yeah, it's all coming along now. Well, I'll tell you what, come round here, the temperature out at the front here, over 40 degrees today. Is in here now, this feels like air conditioning. It really does. It feels like I'm walking into a 7-Eleven shop or something. Anyway, what we've done, this is the grey water pipe here, look. So what I've done, while that machine was here, I'm going to put a box in here, just in there, and then I've got some of that big blue pipe, so we'll connect the blue pipe up in the box. We'll run the grey pipe into the box, and then the blue pipe is going to run all the way out and down, right down there. So that's all the grey water going down there. And what I'm going to do, I was going to do another slot along here for a borehole. For the borehole pipe, I've got this pipe here, which I was going to connect up to this borehole. Now that'll be buried, of course, because, you know, there'll be a slope going down here, so that'll all be buried. This will be buried, and then I'm going to continue on with the borehole with my soak away pipe, the blue pipe. I'm going to run my borehole pipe down there as well, down that same trench, and but I can just cut in across the borehole straight into the lake. Anyway, I'll show you that tomorrow. I'm not walking down there now, it's too freaking hot. Look at that, got some parking for the truck. Surprising, it looks quite big, that sort of area, but by the time you get the car and the truck and scooters and everything else in there, plus the fact the washing machines and that are going to go in the corner here, and there's bound to be stuff piled up against the walls. So anyway, So what we're doing this morning, we got here really early at the crack of dawn. Thank goodness it didn't rain last night. It really threatened rain. If you remember, we dug out this trench here because I want to try and get the borehole water down into the lake, and also this it's grey water. I want to get that down there as well. I'll go down there in a minute. I've just stopped and had a cup of tea because it was just getting a bit warm. It's now about 8 o'clock. So we've been banging away with pipes and what have you, but I'll show you down there in a minute.